Good morning, Montpark High.
I'm Cameron Gordon.
And I'm Daniela Isarras, and you're watching Musketeer Mornings.
Everyone for tuning in. Before we get started today, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today is Monday, which means our segment is This Day in History. We all know that today is September 11th, and it would be hard to ignore today's significance, but it's important to talk about and remember the events of that day.
On this day, 22 years ago at around 8 a.m., 19 members of the terrorist organization known as Al-Qaeda hijacked 4 commercial airliners with the intention of crashing them into 4 major monuments on the east coast of the United States.
Those monuments were the White House, the Pentagon, and most famously, the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center. All but one of those flights hit their targets.
United Airlines Flight 93 was different from the others. The passengers on board heroically took back control of the plane and redirected it from the White House. Sadly, in the pandemonium, the plane dove into an empty field in Pennsylvania. This saved possibly thousands of lives in Washington, D.C.
The destruction from the attacks was devastating, leading to just under 3,000 lives lost. Following the attacks, the world changed greatly, particularly in the world of travel and the following war on terror.
We know it can be hard and distressing to talk about these subjects, but it's important to do so, because if we don't acknowledge and discuss all types of terrorism, both domestic and international, we won't be able to learn how to protect ourselves.
We would like to ask you for a moment of silence. Even though today is a day of grief, we've decided to keep our broadcast lighthearted to hopefully cheer everyone up.
Now for daily news.
Back to school night is tonight. Bring your parents for the first session starting at 5:25 p.m.
Another reminder about lunch deliveries. They are only allowed at lunchtime. Shocker.
If they are received before or after lunchtime, I'm sure our faculty in the office would enjoy your lunch just as much as you would.
Also about lunch, if you have an off-campus pass, you must leave through the designated gates, not the front office. We hope everyone had fun at the Barbie rally on Friday. Here's a recap on that.
Yes, I'm very excited. Excited to see everyone's reactions.
I'm very excited, yes.
My favorite part of the rally is definitely all the performances that we have. I know a lot of the dance team and the sports teams worked really hard.
I think all the hard work that went into it and just finally seeing it come together.
I would say my favorite part of the rally is the Barbie dance we do at the beginning.
ASB works really hard. We come after school and put in a lot of out-of-school hours.
Very hard. We spend lots of hours after school and in school working to make all the posters and pull everything together.
We work really, really hard. We spent about 2 to 3 weeks. This time we only had a week and maybe and a half to set this up. So last night we were here until like 10, 11 o'clock.
That was an amazing rally today. So much energy, so much talent. Gosh, almost everything was my favorite. I really appreciated the folklorico.
Thank you to our news crew for that. Now for club news.
Of course, first off, there's another media crew meeting on Wednesday at lunch.
And apparently there's a pickleball club. We don't know when.
Or where.
But it's somewhere, so be ready for more information in the future.
And that's it for club news. Our birthday announcements will be coming soon. Students will pay at the student store and bring the slip to room D8 for confirmation. If you pay $5, you can get a shout out from your friend's birthday on live on air.
The best birthday gift there is.
Next semester, musical theater will be presenting a production of Cinderella. Here's a clip on that.
Yes, my name is Allison Rosenblum. So the kids have voted, and we will be doing Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella, the original. I mean, it's the classic fairy tale of Cinderella. She meets the prince, she loses her slipper, and then we have the stepsisters, the stepmother, who, yes, they're evil, but they're also hilarious. And there's the king and the queen, and there's all kinds of fun characters in the castle, and so we're excited to bring that to life. So we do it takes about a week to cast it. We have 2 days of fairly rigorous auditions. Students prepare and sing a song for a room full of people, not full, there's about 3 of us who sit and take notes. They sing a solo. Then they also have to sign up to dance, where they learn an entire dance from the choreographer, then they dance it back, and then we come together, we compare notes, we figure out what roles we think people would be right for. Then we have 2 days of callbacks, or a day of callbacks, where we actually have them perform the songs from the show or the scenes from the show to see how they fit the role, and then we cast from there. Once we go into rehearsals, which will start in January, we'll cast it. We are here 3 hours a day, every day, 5 days a week for months. And that's not including the set building and the props and the costumes and everything that's also happening at the same time in different places. So it's a lot of work, but we're very proud of what we do. So, yeah.
Thank you guys for that segment.
Now for sports news.
Girls Golf JV has a game away against Simi Valley at 2:30 p.m. Early release and bus time are to be announced.
Saturday was varsity football's game against Kimball. MHS won with a score of 29-16. Keep it up, guys. And that concludes our show for today. Be sure to follow us on social media at MHS Media Productions.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.
I'm Kevin Gordon.
And I'm Daniela Sararás, and you're watching Musketeer Mornings. That's right.